I know, fam, I keep telling you to sample your fragrances, don't blind buy, but where do you get samples? What's going on, everybody? This is a random ass Tuesday video that I wanted to put out. I always tell you the importance of sampling fragrances, especially when we're talking about niche fragrances. If you're new to niche, you may or may not know how expensive they can get, and if you're blind buying them, why? Chances are blind buys are gonna go wrong. Niche fragrances are niche because they fulfill a very specific niche. They're not for everyone, otherwise they'd be put out by designer houses like Chanel, Dior, blah, 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 blah. Sampling a fragrance before you buy is crucial. And that doesn't just mean going to the store, putting it on some card, walking around a little bit. No, you gotta wear it. You gotta wear it a few times, ideally in different conditions. As a Canadian, there are very few options when it comes to getting good samples, especially somewhere where you can get a huge variety of samples. Ever since I've been stationed in Miami, I've been getting my samples from Alan. Alan at Beverly Hills Perfumery.
Oh my God!
He's a great dude. If you guys know him, then you already know. If you don't, he's one of the creme de la creme FragCom members. He's very active in the fragrance groups. And he also has one of the best brick and mortar fragrance stores in North America, if not the world, from what I know. Alan's cool because he has Roja Dove, Royal Crown. There's a lot of these brands that you can't get anywhere else in the States or North America, this side of the world basically. He has them. And even within those lines, he has a crazy selection. He has some of the rarest fragrances within those particular fragrance houses. The samples that he does send are 2 milliliters, which is a decent size. It gives you a few wearings of a fragrance, but most importantly, it's always gonna come in a spray atomizer. You're not dabbing anything on, you're not splashing it on you. It's a spray, so it's a more reasonable distribution. Now, because I recently hit a little bit of a subscriber milestone, I wanted to reach out to Alan and see if there's something he can do for you guys. The first thing I wanted to do was, I wanted to make sure I would still get samples when I go back to Canada.
Boy, if you don't get...
I wanted to look out for my Canadian subscribers because as a fellow Canadian, I wanted to make sure there was a great option for you guys to sample fragrances. And up until this point, Alan's store does not deliver to Canada. Alan and I, we went back and forth, and for the first time ever, Beverly Hills Perfumery is now delivering to Canada. This not only goes for samples, but it also goes for full bottles. Before, you would have to reach out to Alan privately, like I used to do. But now his website ships to Canada. So that's awesome news. But that's not all, everyone. I'm not gonna leave out the rest of my audience. As part of my subscriber milestone celebration, Alan is also doing 20% off everything in his store. That goes for samples and bottles. All you need to do is spend at least 20 bucks, use the coupon code J-ROYL20, all capitals, and you'll get 20% off, guys. That's how easy it is. This video is not sponsored. I'm not getting a cut of anything. Alan is just an awesome FragCom member. He's a guy that we've all known forever, and he's been my source for cost-effective, hard-to-find fragrances. His niche selection is unprecedented. Roja Parfum, Boadicea de Victorious, Ormond Jane, Royal Crown. The list goes on and on and on. Keep in mind, this J-ROYL celebration promotion is only 2 weeks long. If you've been thinking of getting a certain expensive niche fragrance, now you can get it 20% off an already reduced price. And for all my niche beginners out there, this is a great opportunity for you to start sampling. Stock up on a bunch of different samples because it's the best way for you to discover these new fragrances. One final thing I wanted to clarify, guys. If you do end up buying a bottle of something rather than just samples, Alan will give you 4 free samples on top of that as well. All you gotta do is just write a comment when you're checking out as well, just to clarify which ones you want. Otherwise, he'll just kind of give you whatever. So in my opinion, sampling is very important. In my opinion, Beverly Hills Perfumery is an awesome place to get fragrances and samples. And in my opinion, it may be a good idea to take advantage of this deal. So I want to say thank you to Alan for being so generous with this promotion. And I want to thank all of you guys for getting me to 6,000 subscribers. Finally, a day later than I wanted, but we made it. And we're just gonna keep on pushing along, Royal fam. Super excited about this. Super excited for you guys to try out some awesome fragrances that maybe you wouldn't have had the chance to try out before. When it comes to samples, get your own. Is it inappropriate to say that I'm not wearing pants right now? I really hope you can't see below here, because, you know,